Hey, what's up? Thanks for being here. Let's talk about the Skytech Nebula. This is for the kind of player who refuses to settle for sluggish menus, endless loading screens, and that nagging thought that your rig is holding you back. Before we go deeper, take a quick moment to check the current price and stock. PCs like this aren't always steady with availability, and timing really changes the whole experience. You probably felt it already, that bitter frustration when your old system stutters right as the action peaks, or when a map takes forever to finish loading. You've outgrown that compromise phase. The moment you fire this up, the difference hits you first in how fluid everything feels, not just the numbers on a spec sheet. When I swapped from my older build, the one that choked mid-boss fight and hiccuped during big scenes, to this Nebula, the first thing I noticed wasn't just speed. It was confidence. Menus reacted instantly. Worlds streamed in seamlessly. I didn't have to adjust settings down just to make things playable. It felt like my skill finally had hardware worthy of backing it up. Picture dropping into a huge open-world game and actually seeing every texture load crisp without pause. Picture a competitive match where your PC feels like an extension of your reflexes instead of an obstacle between you and the win. Even outside gaming, whether you're editing clips, switching between apps, or cracking on school projects, the responsiveness changes how you feel about the session. And listen, don't assume prices or stock will stay where they are. Gaming builds like this shift fast, and hesitation can turn into that regret you always talk about after the fact. If there's a doubt in your mind about whether it's enough, let me flip that. This isn't just about raw numbers. It's about confidence in every click and every load. One surprise benefit you don't always expect is how quiet and stable this feels under real use. You don't get noise and spikes. You get consistency, and that steadiness actually helps you play better because you're not subconsciously waiting for hiccups. Owning this feels like a step forward. Games run smooth, no chasing settings, everything responds without delay. Your skill finally meets capable hardware. Performance becomes confidence, not worry. It does take up real desk space. Some titles will push it hard. At some point you stop comparing charts and benchmarks and go with what feels right every time your mind flashes to performance. Don't let this be the upgrade you put off and look back on wishing you jumped on it sooner. Go check the current price and availability. Once you see it live, you'll know whether this is your next move.